Have you ever wondered what really happens inside your body every time you masturbate? Many men don't realize that their prostate undergoes immediate and long-term changes during and after ejaculation. What's even more surprising is that some of these changes can be beneficial, while others might raise concerns if not properly understood. In this video, we're uncovering 6 key changes that occur in your prostate when you masturbate, from shifts in blood flow and hormones to potential long-term effects on prostate health. These changes play a vital role in your body's function as you age. By understanding them, you can make more informed decisions about your health, habits, and future well-being. Stick around until the end, as you'll not only discover what happens each time you ejaculate, but also learn how these changes affect your prostate over time. Some of these insights could completely change the way you think about your body and even help prevent serious health issues down the line. Let's dive in. Number 1. Effect on prostate cancer. Risk. One of the most widely debated topics when it comes to masturbation and prostate health is its potential role in reducing the risk of prostate cancer. Over the years, multiple studies have suggested that regular ejaculation could help clear carcinogens and inflammatory agents from the prostate, potentially lowering the risk of prostate cancer as men age. The reasoning is fairly straightforward. The prostate is responsible for producing seminal fluid, and over time, it can accumulate toxins, metabolic byproducts, and excess hormones. If these substances aren't regularly expelled, they may contribute to cellular damage and inflammation, 2 factors linked to a higher risk of cancer. Some researchers believe that frequent ejaculation helps flush out these harmful substances, keeping the prostate healthier. For example, a well-known Harvard study found that men who ejaculated at least 21 times a month had a significantly lower risk of developing prostate cancer compared to those who ejaculated less frequently. While this doesn't mean every man must hit a specific number, it does suggest that regular ejaculation could have a positive effect on prostate health. However, it's important to remember that this is just one piece of the puzzle. Genetics, diet, lifestyle, and overall health all play major roles in prostate cancer risk. Take James, a 74-year-old man with a family history of prostate cancer. Worried about his own risk, he began researching ways to improve his prostate health. He learned that an active sex life, combined with a nutritious diet and regular checkups, could help lower his risk. After speaking with his doctor, he made some simple yet impactful changes: more frequent ejaculation, eating a diet rich in cruciferous vegetables, and following an exercise routine designed to promote hormone balance. Over time, he noticed improvements in his overall well-being and felt more confident about his health. That said, ejaculation alone isn't a foolproof method to prevent prostate cancer. It should be considered one of many lifestyle factors that contribute to better prostate health. A balanced diet, stress management, regular physical activity, and consistent prostate screenings are just as essential, if not more so. Number 2, temporary reduction in prostate congestion. One of the lesser discussed benefits of masturbation is its ability to help clear out excess seminal fluid that builds up in the prostate. This process, often referred to as prostatic drainage, plays an essential role in maintaining prostate health. When you ejaculate, the prostate releases built-up fluid, reducing internal pressure and potentially lowering the risk of discomfort or inflammation. For most men, this leads to a feeling of relief and relaxation afterward. However, for some, especially those who don't ejaculate frequently, this buildup can result in temporary congestion, which might cause mild pelvic discomfort or an increased need to urinate. This is particularly true for men with benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, or chronic prostatitis, where stagnant fluid in the prostate can irritate the surrounding tissues. Take Richard, a 72-year-old retiree who hadn't been sexually active for months. He started noticing a dull ache in his lower abdomen and frequent trips to the bathroom during the night. His doctor explained that his prostate was experiencing mild congestion due to the lack of ejaculation, leading to increased inflammation and pressure on his bladder. Surprisingly, the doctor recommended regular ejaculation as a way to help relieve the buildup and improve his symptoms. After following this advice, Richard noticed a significant reduction in discomfort and fewer nighttime bathroom trips. This doesn't mean every man needs to follow a strict frequency, but it highlights an important point. Ejaculation can serve as a natural way to ease prostate congestion. However, if you still experience discomfort even after ejaculation, or if the relief is only short-lived, it could be a sign of an underlying issue that requires medical attention. The key takeaway here is that for many men, moderate masturbation may be a simple way to support prostate health and reduce unnecessary discomfort. If you're still with us and finding this information helpful, please drop a comment saying number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our future videos. Your support helps us continue making great content to inform and inspire you. Let's keep going. Number 3, hormonal shifts in testosterone regulation. When you masturbate, your body experiences fluctuations in hormone levels, particularly testosterone and dihydrotestosterone, DHT. These hormones play a crucial role in prostate health, muscle strength, and overall male well-being. While testosterone naturally rises and falls throughout the day, sexual activity can lead to a temporary drop in testosterone levels right after ejaculation. For younger men, this dip is usually barely noticeable as their bodies quickly replenish testosterone. However, as men age, testosterone production declines, and frequent ejaculation can contribute to temporary drops in energy, motivation, and muscle recovery. This is why men, especially those in their 60s and 70s, may feel more fatigued after masturbation than they did when they were younger. However, this decrease is short-lived, and in most cases, testosterone levels return to baseline within 24 hours. Then there's DHT, a more potent form of testosterone that plays a significant role in prostate health. While DHT is essential for male development, excessive levels can contribute to prostate enlargement and even hair loss. Some studies suggest that regular ejaculation might help reduce DHT buildup, potentially lowering the risk of developing benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, over time. However, balancing DHT is delicate. Too little DHT can affect libido and vitality, while too much may contribute to prostate issues. Take Frank, a 68-year-old who had been feeling unusually tired and low on energy for several weeks. He noticed a gradual decline in his motivation and stamina. After consulting his doctor, he learned that his frequent late-night masturbation could be disrupting his testosterone balance. By adjusting his routine, improving his sleep, incorporating strength training, and adopting a more nutritious diet. He was able to restore his energy and maintain a healthy hormonal balance while still enjoying a normal sex life. For most men, these hormonal fluctuations aren't a cause for concern, but they're important to keep in mind as you age. Understanding how testosterone and DHT affect your body can help you make more informed choices about your habits and overall health. If you find yourself struggling with persistent fatigue, low libido, or muscle weakness, it may be a good idea to consult a doctor about your hormone levels. Masturbation itself isn't harmful, but, like anything, moderation is key, especially when it comes to maintaining healthy hormone levels and supporting long-term prostate health. Number 4. Increased blood flow to the prostate. One of the first things that happens when you masturbate is a surge in blood flow to the prostate. This is part of your body's natural response to sexual arousal, and it plays an important role. The prostate gland, which sits just below the bladder, is responsible for producing seminal fluid. When you become aroused, it receives a rush of oxygen-rich blood to help it carry out its role in ejaculation. For most men, this increased blood flow happens without any noticeable discomfort. However, for some, especially those with an enlarged or inflamed prostate, this surge in circulation can lead to temporary swelling and pressure in the pelvic area. This is why some men may experience a feeling of fullness or mild discomfort after ejaculation, particularly if they have conditions like benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, or prostatitis. Take George, for example. At 74, he had been dealing with mild prostate enlargement for years. It wasn't usually an issue, but he started noticing a dull ache in his lower abdomen after ejaculating. At first, he brushed it off, but over time, the discomfort persisted and even interfered with his sleep. Eventually, he consulted his doctor, who explained that the increased blood flow during sexual activity was temporarily inflaming his already enlarged prostate. While the doctor reassured him that moderate ejaculation was still beneficial, he also recommended staying hydrated, adjusting his diet, and practicing pelvic floor relaxation exercises to reduce post-ejaculation discomfort. For most men, this temporary swelling is nothing to worry about. It's just part of how the body regulates blood flow. However, if you notice persistent discomfort, difficulty urinating, or ongoing pain after ejaculation, it might be a good idea to consult a doctor. While masturbation itself doesn't cause prostate problems, underlying conditions like BPH or prostatitis can make these after effects more noticeable. Understanding how your body reacts can help you make more informed decisions about your health and avoid unnecessary discomfort. If you're still with us and finding this information useful, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Your support helps us continue creating content that informs and inspires. Let's keep going. Number 5. Effect on urinary function. As men age, urinary health often becomes a growing concern, and interestingly, masturbation can influence how well the urinary system functions. Since the prostate sits just below the bladder and surrounds part of the urethra, its condition directly impacts urinary flow, urgency, and frequency. When you ejaculate, the prostate temporarily contracts and then relaxes, which can lead to a short-term increase in urinary urgency or a feeling of incomplete bladder emptying, especially if the prostate is already enlarged. This is particularly relevant for men with benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, a common condition where the prostate enlarges with age and compresses the urethra, making urination more difficult. Some men notice that after ejaculation, their urine stream is weaker, or they feel the need to urinate multiple times in a short span. This happens because the muscles controlling the bladder and prostate undergo a brief period of adjustment after sexual activity. Take Robert, for example. At 70, he began noticing more frequent nighttime urination. Initially, he thought it was just a part of getting older, but after discussing it with his doctor, he learned that his prostate was slightly enlarged, which was affecting his urinary control. He also realized that after masturbation, he often felt a stronger urge to urinate, but had a weaker stream. Armed with this information, Robert adjusted his hydration habits, cut back on caffeine and alcohol, and started tracking when these symptoms occurred. Over time, he was able to manage his urination patterns more effectively, leading to more restful nights. For men without significant prostate enlargement, masturbation might actually help relax the pelvic muscles and improve urinary flow over time. Some urologists even suggest that periodic ejaculation could help keep the prostate flexible and reduce stagnation that might contribute to inflammation. But the key is to listen to your body's signals. If urination becomes increasingly difficult or uncomfortable after ejaculation, it could be a sign of an underlying issue that needs medical attention. Ultimately, while masturbation can influence urinary function, its effects vary depending on prostate health, hydration levels, and lifestyle choices. If you notice any changes in your urinary patterns that seem linked to sexual activity, it's worth consulting with a doctor to determine whether they're normal or something that warrants further investigation. Maintaining a healthy balance in all areas of life, including hydration, exercise, and prostate care, can help ensure that your urinary function stays stable as you age. Number 6, circulatory benefits and blood flow regulation. One of the lesser-known effects of masturbation is its impact on blood circulation, particularly in older men. Each time you engage in sexual activity, whether solo or with a partner, your heart rate increases, blood vessels expand, and oxygen-rich blood circulates more efficiently throughout your body. This temporary boost in circulation can provide mild cardiovascular benefits, similar to light exercise. However, for men with pre-existing heart conditions, high blood pressure, or circulatory problems, the effects can be more complex. For some men, masturbation acts as a natural stress reliever, helping to relax blood vessels and lower blood pressure in the short term. This happens because sexual activity triggers the release of nitric oxide, a compound that helps improve blood flow by dilating blood vessels. Some studies suggest that regular sexual activity may support heart health by reducing stress-related inflammation and promoting better circulation. That said, if you experience dizziness, chest pain, or irregular heartbeats after ejaculation, it could indicate an underlying cardiovascular issue that requires attention. Take Alan, for example. At 73, he led a relatively active lifestyle, but started noticing occasional dizziness after climaxing. At first, he brushed it off, thinking it was nothing serious. However, after a particularly intense episode of lightheadedness, he decided to consult his doctor. Tests revealed that his blood pressure tended to drop slightly after sexual activity, which explained his symptoms. By making a few adjustments, such as improving hydration, altering his diet, and spacing out intense activities, he was able to enjoy a normal sex life without concern. On the flip side, poor circulation can contribute to erectile dysfunction, ED, which affects many men over 60. Some men may notice a weaker or delayed erectile response, which can be a sign of reduced vascular function. Since an erection relies on healthy blood flow, issues like high cholesterol, arterial stiffness, or diabetes can interfere with sexual health. In fact, many doctors view changes in erectile performance as an early indicator of heart health, meaning that any alterations in sexual function shouldn't be ignored. While masturbation alone won't dramatically improve circulation, it can be one part of an overall approach to maintaining cardiovascular wellness. The key is to pay attention to your body's signals. If you experience dizziness, fatigue, or unusual heart palpitations after ejaculation, it's worth seeking medical advice. Heart health and sexual health are closely linked, and managing your blood pressure, cholesterol, and circulation can benefit both. Final thoughts. As we wrap up this video, take a moment to reflect on the 6 changes we've discussed. What stood out to you the most? Did you recognize any of these effects in yourself, or gain new insights into how your body responds to sexual activity as you age? The truth is, our bodies are constantly changing, and understanding these natural processes empowers us to make more informed choices about our health and well-being. Masturbation is often misunderstood, but as we've seen, it has a significant impact on prostate function, hormone balance, mental health, urinary patterns, circulation, and overall health. The key takeaway here is that, like anything in life, moderation is crucial. By paying attention to how your body responds and making adjustments as needed, you can maintain a healthier, more fulfilling lifestyle. And if something doesn't feel quite right, never hesitate to seek medical advice. Your health is too important to ignore. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your feedback is incredibly valuable to us and motivates us to keep creating helpful content. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue producing content that informs and inspires. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.